History is made when something unusual happens, and last week an unusual incident happened which became a milestone in the human history. Yes, the first all-civilian crew in history has made it to space. After Virgin Galactic by Richard Branson and Blue Origin by Jeff Bezos, Inspiration 4, the first all-civilian human spaceflight mission operated by space exploration company SpaceX under the ownership of billionaire Elon Musk, has made it to space last week. Even though Richard Branson opened the doors to space tourism in July this year, Elon Musk's team took the title of reaching more distance into the space. When we look at the data, it's clearly visible. Richard Branson and his crew reached up to a distance of 88 km. But this led to a controversy as the FAI defined space only after a distance of 100 km, separated by a line known as Kármán line. So half of the people argue that Richard Branson didn't really go to space. But the Blue Origin by Jeff Bezos and his crew went up to a distance of 106 km in just 10 minutes and again created history. But now, Inspiration 4 by SpaceX reached an orbital altitude of 585 km with all civilians, not even a single expert in the field. Even the International Space Station is only at an altitude of 408 km. So as I mentioned in my previous video, space tourism is emerging really fast. The travelers need not be astronauts or experts in this field. For example, the Inspiration 4 crew consisted of a billionaire, a physician, an educator and an engineer. Even common public can be a crew for the next mission. But the area we need to really check out is why these space tourism missions are not taken up by the government space agencies. When we look into a list of space agencies in the world, there are a lot of them. And from them, 15 agencies including NASA, ISRO, European Space Agency, etc. are having launch capabilities. And much more cool fact is that NASA, Russian Federal Space Agency and China National Space Administrations are having human space flight capability. They can send humans to space. We have seen a lot of their missions of sending humans to space. When we look into their jobs, the government space agencies are more into research and studying other planets, whether there is water content, oxygen and other facilities. They study the outer galaxies, black holes and much more. Yeah, let them do it. But if these agencies which have the ability to send humans, if they promote space tourism, it's going to have a great impact among the people. Inspiration 4 proved us that no aerospace knowledge is required for space travel. And if the government agencies get involved in these tourisms, there will be a lot of advantages. First of all, these agencies consume a lot of government's funds for studies. But if they can earn even a small part of their money, that's a great thing. The governments are involved in every field of their country, even tourism. Promotion of space tourism by the government will attract people more than what a private company could do. Next, a space trip is everyone's dream and it will be an unforgettable experience. But as the private companies are more into this field now, the common people will not be able to afford the trip. If the government starts this program at a cheaper rate, maybe after some time, this space trip dream will arise even in the common public. Another factor is that now these trips are conducted by independent private companies, so they may have to get a lot of other facilities from other areas. But if the government agency takes up this challenge, every needed facility can be arranged by the government itself. Naturally, because the governments are capable of doing a lot more things than a private company. So the government won't be facing much difficulties. The government agencies are doing a lot of things. Yeah, it's a great job, but if they get involved in this field also, it's surely gonna boost their level. And the field called space tourism will have a great makeover. Anyway, let's wait for such a day that even a common man's impression for the space changes.